Well, many Aussies would be familiar with the question salt or chicken salt when it comes to ordering hot chips, but most would never know the face behind the iconic seasoning until now.
You're going to find out. 81-year-old Adelaide local Peter Brinkworth created the recipe back in the 70s, and now there's a new documentary about him and his invention of chicken salt.
Peter Brinkworth joins us now along with filmmaker Jacob Richardson. Morning to you both. Peter, royalty it feels like I'm speaking to here. Do you ever allow yourself, Peter, to imagine, I guess, just how miserable our lives would be had you not invented chicken salt?
That is a silly question, and I would not ever think of that.
Peter, I have to thank you, personally thank you, for helping me understand people, because in the early 90s, I worked at a place called Irene's Chicken Deli, and it was when chicken salt was first sort of introduced, and I would have to ask people, would you like standard salt or chicken salt? And not many people knew about it back then, and you could tell who was the more adventurous ones because they would say chicken salt. But now I find out you didn't even develop this to put on hot chips.
Say that again?
You didn't develop chicken salt to put on hot chips. You actually did it as a seasoning for chicken.
That's right. It was basically a seasoning for chickens mixed up to flavour the roast chickens, and it went very well.
Were you surprised, Peter, just how much the world and how quickly the world became enamoured with chicken salt?
Well, it took a lot of years for it to get to the point it is now. You know, I invented this thing 50 years ago, and now it's extremely popular. So it's been a long drag, but it's very, very surprising and very flattering to have all this attention.
Jacob, why did you decide to make a film about Peter?
Well, my co-director Tom was ribbing me about how much chicken salt I ate. And we decided to track down the man who invented it. And after speaking to Peter and his wife Helen about their story, we just thought we had to put this on the big screen.
When you finally tracked him down and realised what a fantastic character you were dealing with here, the decision was made pretty quickly, I imagine, to turn this into a film.
Oh, absolutely. I think that, you know, it's the second we spoke to Peter, he had such a real incredible story about, like, you know, he's a real homegrown hero. He's an Aussie legend. And we got down there and we chatted to him. We shot for a full week. And, you know, it tells a story about Adelaide. It tells a story about chicken salt. And, yeah, it was a great time.
Premiering at the Adelaide Film Festival in October, no less. Peter, congratulations. We understand that your wife is now delighted because she gets to kiss a movie star. I love that. And you cook jam now.
I do. I've always made jam, but now I'm retired. It's my hobby. Just keep me out of mischief.
And I understand that your car is filled with chicken salt and jam. Is that right?
Well, it's not filled, but I do carry it on board because most people know about it and want it. When they catch up with us, they're always looking for some.
I love that.
We're dealing with an Australian icon here. Peter, thank you for your time this morning and thank you for your invention. Australia owes you a great deal.
Thank you very much.
Jacob, we can't wait to see the film.
Thanks, guys.